Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Queer Eye update. It is currently February 1st and this is going to be my update for the month of January. If you don't know what this series is, you can check the playlist that should be popping up somewhere on your screen for the previous videos in this series where I explain it, but it's basically just like it kind of started as a self-improvement series, but I feel like the past couple months I haven't really been improving. So it's more just like an update series on me. I would like it to go back to being a self-improvement series and like doing more concrete tracking of like what I've actually done in the month and what I want to do and like actually like setting aside times to do things and working towards stuff. But it's just kind of been like really bad mental health wise for me the past couple months. So I haven't actually been able to really like, I feel like, stay true to the purpose of this, but like it's supposed to be a self-improvement series the way the Queer Eye guys do their thing on their show for people. It's just been kind of stagnant if you've been following these. Anyway. So I guess my just like quick update is that like my mental health had like a couple ups this month, but it's just generally been like really bad. I do have like one kind of exciting update about like new meds that will hopefully help with that a little bit. We'll see. And I also had my birthday this month. My birthday was the 23rd of January and it was very stressful, but I don't know, I got through it. So let's just talk about it. Let's just start with Bobby. So the house and its circumstances. I think the big thing I did this month was I finally cleaned up a bunch of stuff on top of the fridge and like threw out some stuff I didn't want to have up there and then made room to store some things on top of the fridge, which was great because it then made room on the like surfaces I'd been storing stuff because they weren't being stored on the fridge. So that was a big thing. I just feel like those things didn't really have a place before and now they do, and it makes sense for them to be on top of the fridge, so I'm like very happy about how that turned out. I did put up those posters that I've been meaning to put up for like 2 months. Hopefully they stay up this time. There's a couple other ones that have started to come off as well. I just think it's something to do with the walls in the basement. I don't know what the issue is. I've never had this problem before where I've like put things up with like tack or even just like, you know, those 3M like grippy stick things and they've still not stayed up. So like it might just be an issue with the walls. I don't really know. I don't want to make holes, but I feel like at this point it's starting to look like I have to, but I don't want to do that because not only is it going to damage the wall, but it'll, more important to me at least, damage my prints. So I don't want to do that if I have other options. I'm just like starting to feel like I don't, just because of the way like how dramatically it's like coming off of the walls. So like, I don't know, we'll see. I did get another thing I haven't put up yet, but for my birthday I got like this wall hanging that basically is like, I don't remember exactly what it says, but it's something along the lines of like how can I get 8 hours of sleep in 3 hours? And it's very me. My sleep schedule is a hot shit show to the point that we'll talk about later, but I just think it's a funny hanging for one of my friends, and so I want to find a place for that, probably somewhere in my room, so that when I'm awake at 4 in the morning I can stare at it and feel shame. Or maybe not shame, just like pride, I don't know. I'll feel something, hopefully. So I do want to do that. Yeah, I don't know. And let's see, what else? I think the big thing is I didn't end up cleaning the desks like I wanted to last month. I started tidying them. I did a little bit of tidying, but I just didn't do as much cleaning as I wanted to. So I do want to do that this month for sure. Even though February is shorter, I might just not have the energy to do as much as I would like to, but I'm hoping to do that. And yeah, but I think the boxes by the door, I did like peek into them a little bit, which is progress. I hadn't touched them at all. I did peek in, and I'm starting to think I might just have to like not even like unpack most of it, just like put it in the storage room, because most of that stuff is like very office. It's very just like stuff that was in my office, and like I don't have a purpose for it here, like until we go back to another office. I just don't have anything to do with that stuff, so I'd kind of almost want to keep it in there, and then when I get a new office, just like unpack that stuff there. There's a couple things I want to take out. Like there's a couple figurines that I think would look really cool on like the little shelf behind me. I think that'd be fun. And I would also really like to throw out some of the like snacky stuff that's just been in there. It's not like stuff that's like rotted or anything. It's all like full of preservatives, so it's been fine in there, but I also just like don't feel like I would want to eat it. It's probably past its like expiration or best before or whatever date by like a lot, so I have to like investigate that stuff and probably get rid of it. But like for the most part it's just like office decor stuff and like notebooks and shit, so I think I could just like keep it. And like I think that there's like a pair of like moderately heeled shoes that I wear at the office, just like stuff I can like keep in there until I have a new office to just like transport it to. But I would like to not be that at the front door, so I might as well just go put it in the storage room because that is purpose of the storage room. So yeah, that's my Bobby update. Let's move on to Antoni. So like food is kind of the same as it was last month. I've had this like a good mix of like really bad eating and like I think like solid healthy eating and like cooking. I just want to like continue to push the balance back towards the eating well. I have, sorry, weight talk again. I haven't like, have gained like weight kind of steadily a little bit over the past couple of months, but it's sort of like plateaued in a good way, in the sense that it's not like the way it was. Like I still weigh less than I did a year ago, but not as much as not as low as I did in like, let's say July or August. So I kind of want to like kind of start to push back towards that and like refocus the balance. But it's been good. Like it was my birthday, and like I said last month, I didn't want to like not be eating nice things for my birthday, especially considering how much my birthday plans got like reconfigured. So I'm not mad about the fact that I was eating during my birthday. I have been on a bit of a chocolate kick because I've just been like, again, I think it's just like I've been really sad, and we talked about this in the program I was in, like to not like emotional eat, but I'm just like bad at not doing that. But I've just been like, I should just stop buying chocolate. Like I can't emotionally eat chocolate if there's no chocolate to be eating. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's not bad, but it's not great, but I do want to go back to cooking more. I did make some very nice salmon today. I had some really good, just like good food. I have been eating like, I made like a chicken stir fry thing the other day that was great. So yeah, I've been cooking. I just want to like diversify. I have been trying to make this one center recipe, and I cannot find the gosh darn noodles that Chris Hemsworth wants me to incorporate into this recipe anywhere. I went to an Asian supermarket and I was looking for these noodles. I couldn't find them anywhere. I might have to go back and just ask them, but they just might not exist. I don't know. Or maybe I can go in the Facebook group, because Center has a Facebook group, and like ask them, like people in Canada who are in that group, if they have been able to find these noodles anywhere, and like where, and like what they're called, or if they have a different name. Because if I googled the name and there's not like a different name that it might be like under, because you know like in, I don't know, Europe they call like eggplants aubergines or whatever. Like it's not that kind of thing where it's just like a cultural name difference. Like they seem to be called the same thing everywhere. I just can't find them, and I don't know why. Like anyway, so I really want to make that recipe. I need to hunt down those freaking noodles. It's really like starting to bother me. I did find like I did have like a week or so where I just didn't have groceries because there was snow everywhere. There was like a huge blizzard, and like nothing was plowed, and it was just like going everywhere was like impossible. So I just like didn't really go places. But I finally have groceries again. Not insignificantly in part due to the fact that I was shamed by like a 17-year-old in a Discord server I'm in, because she posted a photo of her fridge because she was talking about bagged milk, and so I posted like a solidarity photo of my bagged milk, and then she like made fun of she made fun of what she could see of my fridge, which was like bagged milk, some yogurt, and then like, you know those little like sauce containers you get with takeout? I think I had one that was like Heinz sriracha or something, or like some kind of spicy sauce. I had like a Papa John's like butter garlic sauce, and like I had two other ones, a barbecue sauce from like A&W, just like in the back of the fridge. And she was like, what kind? She was like, why? She was like, why does everybody in Toronto have nothing in their fridge? And I was like, okay, you didn't have to like attack me in that manner. Like, you're right, my fridge is not stocked well right now, but come on, man. Anyways, I love teenagers. They're so funny. They like they're brutal. It's really funny. Anyway, so that literally motivated me to go to the grocery store the next day and stock up. So I got a bunch of protein and vegetables and stuff. So that was good. My one other thing that I'm mad at on the food front, it's not really a food specific thing, but like I said, I've been tracking all of my food in MyFitnessPal, and like I swear I've opened the app every day. Like I literally have, even on like, I think there was a couple days where I didn't actually log things because I didn't like have, like I was at my mom's house, I didn't know the contents of what I was eating really. So I didn't log things, but I opened the app and I checked it every day, and I know that counts because I've done it before. Like it counts for your streak even if you don't actually put anything into your diary, you should still open the app. But it broke my streak for some reason, and I don't know why, because I know for a fact I checked it every day, and I'm so bitter because that streak was like, I was on day like 290 or something. Like I was almost at a full year, and I'm so bitter about it. Like I want to contact their staff and be like, bro, I swear to fucking God I've opened this every single day. I don't know why you're not tracking it. I feel like at this point they can't really do anything about it, but I'm like really bitter. So anyway, that's Antoni. Tan, I don't have too many tan updates. I finally have conceded and started wearing a winter coat and like a winter hat and scarf and gloves and the whole shebang, even though it makes me very sad and I really hate it. I have conceded that it is now cold enough to wear a winter coat, and it is going to continue to be so probably for the rest of January. Although I did go outside today in a tank top and I was fine, but most of the month has not been like that, and I recognize the need for a winter coat at the present, as much as I hate it. I have continued my decluttering. I've added a couple more shirts and things to the pile. I think I have to be like a little more, I don't know, I think like I've been so far doing it when I grab something and I notice that's like I don't like it or has a hole in it or whatever, I'll put it into the pile. I think I just have to start going through my actual racks of clothes and taking things off and putting them in the pile, just because I never, like I'm obviously not reaching for the stuff I don't want to wear, so for the most part, if it's something I just never wear, it's just like rotting in the corner of a rack anyway. So I think I need to start like actively digging and pulling things out and putting them in the pile, especially if I'm gonna be like adding to my wardrobe. I feel like I should be one of those people that has a rule where I like, if every time I buy something I have to get rid of something. I think that's a way to have a healthy life. It's like it's a level of like self-control I think that I don't have, but I would like to one day be that kind of person, you know, like everything you add you take away something, just to like keep balance and not end up with like way too many clothes. I have so many fucking hoodies. I bought so many hoodies this year. Why am I buying it? I'm not going places. Why am I buying so many clothes? Oh, I also, this is kind of like semi-relevant to food or to clothes, but I have been doing my laundry in a different way, and it's like my clothes are still covered in dog hair even when they come out, but I think it's been reducing my laundry hair situation a little bit. I've been doing this thing where I like put my clothes in the laundry machine, like in the dryer for like 10-15 minutes before I wash them, and that kind of like loosens up the fibers and like reduces the amount of dog hair. And then I also like saw these dryer sheets on PetSmart's website that are specifically made for lint and like dog hair. So I got those, and I hate to say, because I've been using like those like wool dryer balls for like years. Like since like university, I think I've been like using the reusable ones. I haven't bought dryer sheets probably in like 5 or 6 years, but I bought them because I want to see if they work, and they do like vastly reduce the amount of lint that is and like dog hair that sticks to my clothes. And this stuff that does stick to my clothes, it like clumps up now in a way that makes it really easy to remove. And so like I hate to say it, but I think I might need to go back to using dryer sheets, just because like it was getting to a point where it was just like unsustainable, like how much dog hair would like still be on my clothes when they came out of the machine. Like it's still, my clothes are still covered in dog hair, but it's like to a point with the sheets, it's like manageable. It was not manageable without the sheets, you know, like it was like embarrassing. Like I would have pants, like black pants come out and they would be like gray. So, because I always feel like it was like certain fabrics will like attract the fabric on other, like the hair on other fabrics to it. So like it would be like a different pair would be like totally fine, but then like one certain pair that had like that specific material would just be like, it would have attracted like all of the hair from all of the clothes. It was just a bad situation. So I think I have to go back to getting dryer sheets, which I really hate. There's one other trick I want to try that's like, basically you have to put vinegar, I think, in your washing machine during the last rinse cycle, which on like nice machines, I think you can just put it in the fabric softener like thing that deposits fabric softener into your like washing while it's happening. But my machine is old at like the place I live, and so it doesn't do that. So you have to like kind of manually know when the last rinse cycle is and then add it in then, and I don't know how that works. Like I don't know what the last rinse cycle is. I don't know how you add anything to a machine during the last rinse cycle. Like I don't know how you know it's the right time, because you can't just put the vinegar in at the beginning, it has to be at the last rinse cycle. I don't know how you do any of those things. And so I've heard that they have these balls, like Downy makes these balls that you can fill with like, they're for fabric softener again, that you can fill up and just pop in, and they like will open automatically during the last rinse cycle. But I can't find them anywhere in stores in Canada. And then I checked on a website and it said that they don't exist in stores in Canada, but they are available on Amazon.ca. But one, I don't want to use Amazon. Two, for some reason on Amazon you can buy a pack of 8 for cheaper than one individual one, and I don't want 8 of these because I just like don't think I need to use them that often. So I just want the one ball, but it's like $30. So I'm just like, I'm stumped on what to do, but I want to try the vinegar thing before I like fully commit to the dryer sheets. But it's looking more and more like I need to go back to the dryer sheet lifestyle, which makes me a little bit sad. And that's kind of a tangent, but it was related to clothes and the fact that my clothes always have dog hair on them. Like, so, like this shirt is, I'm wearing it for the first time and it already has a bunch of dog hair on the sleeve. So this is just my life. And like for the most part I've accepted it, but like I would like to reduce the dog hairage where and when possible. Moving on to Jonathan Van Ness. Hair is good, it's fine. I did realize one of the things I bought during Boxing Day, I grabbed the wrong bottle, so I'm gonna have to go back to the store and see if I can like do an exchange, because I thought I'd grabbed gel, but I'd grabbed styling cream instead. So I want to swap those, but otherwise the hair has been going great. Brushing teeth is still bad, I'm still stressed, it's like really heinous. It's not looking good. I still haven't gone to the dentist, but I'm assuming that's either in February or March, so it's like, it's grim, it's pretty bad. I just want to like skim over that. It's not an update. It's been my common vice. I keep wanting to tell my dentist, that's my one thing, is like I feel like I need to be honest with my dentist about the fact that I think it's my mental health, because I always go to my dentist and she's always like, how are you? And I'm like, great. And she's like, have you been brushing your teeth? And I'm like, yeah, I do it twice a day and I floss and I do all these things. I sort of like lie to her because I'm ashamed. I should be honest. I should just be like, hey, my mental health is in the fucking pits. What can I do? And see if she has any suggestions. I don't know, or like alternatives that are like maybe not like as good as brushing and flossing every day, but are like mitigating factors to not doing anything at all. I don't know. I should probably talk to her about it, but I haven't. So yeah, cool. Makeup has been fun. I have been doing a pretty solid job, I think, of actually like maintaining the cleanliness of my brushes, because I said I didn't want them to ever get to the point where they were last time, which was like filthy. So I've been doing the like spray on and sort of dab at after every use, like not a full deep clean, but just like a spray and dab sort of thing after using them, and that's been like good so far. Like I think it'll make it so I don't like I can go the same amount of time without a deep clean, but they won't be as dire when the deep clean time comes. And it also, I think, will keep my makeup just from like, not from a hygienic standpoint, but from like an application standpoint, being less muddy, you know, like I make sure like an eyeshadow brush I'm grabbing is clean and doesn't have like the remnants of like the color I used on it yesterday still on it. Like I think it'll just make my application a lot cleaner. So I know it's the last month I want to get my brows done, but I hadn't because of Omicron. I still haven't had my brows done, combination of Omicron and bad mental health. I hope I can do them this month because they're like in really dire straits. Like I do genuinely think they need to be like fixed. It's like the situation is bleak. So I would like to go have someone do my brows, but it's, you know, it hasn't happened yet. Soon, hopefully, I hope. I feel like my brows are like a very distinct part of my face, but they also have to be like maintained in a way where they don't take up my face. I will say I saw Encanto, which I'll talk about later, and I felt very seen by the fact that Mirabelle's eyebrows are literally like a third of her face. I was like, wow, me too, girl. Like me too. Like you and I, we get, one of my friends, my friend Andy, she said that, hi Andy, if you're watching this, one of my friends said she, like Mirabelle reminded her of me, and sorry, I like, my brain is not working, but I like spazzed out. I was like, did I send that sentence correctly? But yeah, she said Mirabelle reminded her of me. And I thought that was so cute. Cause like I kind of do see, like we both have glasses and like the round face and the big huge eyes, and like we're short and like we have curly dark hair. Like it was just like, it was such a like, I don't know. It just made me like very like, I don't know. It was a really sweet comment. It made me really happy. So yeah, I thought it was cute, but I felt very seen by her. So sorry, I should just stop. Can we like look at my shirt? It's my Le Manberg shirt. It finally came. I ordered this in like late December and it's here now, my Le Manberg shirt. I'm so pleased. I just like love it. It has like, it says, I can't like show you the back really, but it says it was never meant to be 2020. Oh, it's so good. I just love it. It's so good. I love my Le Manberg shirt so much. I'm a little spaz. I'm sorry. It just makes me, it's a shirt that makes me very happy. I'm so excited I'm finally wearing it. I've been like putting off wearing it for a long time. I don't know why. I was like waiting for like a day where I was like in a bad mood to like put it on to make myself feel better, and today was the day. Le Manberg shirt forever. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah, I didn't use those color sprays. I almost did this week. Like I wanted to do a streak of white in my hair, and then I just like didn't. I wanted it to be seen, so I didn't. Because I was like, I was gonna do it, and then I was like, no, I want to save this for something really cool. So I might do it next in a couple weeks. I think I have like a friend's birthday thing that I'm going to, which don't even get me started on how bitter I am that like I couldn't do my birthday this month, but people are having birthday events next month. It's kind of getting on my nerves, but I kind of want to wear it to that just so that it like, I don't know, gets seen or whatever. So I didn't do the color spray. I have continued putting on falsies because like they made me really excited last month, and I'm having so much fun with them. I think falsies are the best. It's so funny though because I think I put them on once when I was at my mom's house over the holidays, or over my, no, it was for my birthday. I put them on at my mom's house for my birthday, and I think she realized, she was like, you don't need falsies. Like your lashes are already so nice and beautiful. And I know I have naturally like pretty nice lashes, but she was very, I think she like didn't realize how nice they looked because she messaged me the other day and was like, can you buy me magnetic falsies? And I was like, sure, but okay. It's funny though, because I think she's doing the same thing as me where she doesn't want to deal with like the mechanics of like normal falsies, so she's getting the metallic ones so they're easy. But I overcame that, and now I just use normal falsies, which I'm very pleased about, honestly. Like, I'm glad I got over the fear of them and now just like use them normally, because yeah, I'm still kind of skeeved out by the magnetic aspect of magnetic lashes. But anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. I started new medication, and I don't know if it's a placebo effect because I don't think it can actually like affect you this quickly, but I feel like maybe it's the stress of the side effects that's making me very loopy right now. Like I feel very not myself. Like I feel very nauseous and strange. And I took them like, what time is it? I took them like 5 hours ago. So I feel like it cannot possibly already be the medication. But I feel very strange. So yeah, sorry about that if my sentences are not making sense or if I'm going on like weird tangents. I'm sorry about like this mess of like pimples on my face, but we'll get to that too. Let's move on to Karamo, who's the bulk of this video. It's like, it's mental health, it's social life, it's culture, it's everything. I know like last month I kind of like teased that I was like working on something and I didn't want to talk about it in case it doesn't work out. I still don't know if it's worked out yet or not, but I finished working on it. So it's not in my hands anymore, but I'll let you guys know. If the results of it are positive, you'll hear me talk about it in one of these videos. If it's not, I probably won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be honest about it. I don't know, but I hate talking about my failures, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I did do the thing, finally. Another thing that I've been meaning to do probably for like 6 to 8 months, if not longer. I finally made an appointment to talk to my family doctor. She has me on birth control again, so we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping it'll help with not only the acne, but also this like hair that's growing out all over my face because my testosterone levels are like way too high. PCOS, bitch, sucks. And yeah, so I'm on birth control again, and it's also hopefully gonna like make my periods less painful because those things like knock me the fuck out for like 2 days It's bad. And then I also have, gosh, what am I saying? I'm so sorry. Like my brain is like not making connections. Antidepressants. She put me on antidepressants, which is cool. I've only been on them for like a day, so I don't know if they're gonna work. But I was on these. Like the birth control is different from the birth control I was on last time. It's a different brand, so I don't know if I'm gonna react to it differently. The antidepressants are the same medication my old family doctor gave to me when I was told him I couldn't fall asleep because I was getting too anxious. It's the same medication, except that time I got it for anxiety, and this time I'm getting it for like depression and anxiety. I think we're still working up. Like my dose is really low, so I think we're gonna have to like probably work up as I get used to it. I don't really know, but I'm excited about that. If it'll help me feel like less like, I don't know, everything is hard and difficult and not worth it, it'll be cool. I'm a little stressed out about it. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to just like go with it. But I am stressed about medication. And then I also got like a nasal spray just because like I've not been able to breathe through my nose for like 5 years and I'm sick of it. So we're gonna try that and see if that helps. But yeah, it's a combination of things. My dog is super whimpery right now. I'm sorry. Hi, Luna. Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay? Oh, you should go girl. You should go girl. You should go girl. Yeah, so that's that update. I'm very stoked on the family doctor thing. Just that I finally did it. Oh, and she's gonna like also sign me up for a sleep study to figure out why the fuck I can't sleep or why I wake up after every couple hours. Like I just like can't do it. I don't know what the deal is. Like my sleep is so all over the place. So she's putting me up for a sleep study. So I'm excited for that. I have to wait for them to call me, but hopefully they will soon. And then there was a couple other things that we just like talked about and she was like, don't worry about it. We can check in on this again like later, but it's not a big deal. So that went well, I think, I don't know. I know last month I said I wanted to do my test stream and then start streaming. I did the test stream and it did not go well. I don't know what most people are like during their first streams, but I did the test stream and I did a recording of it, and then I looked back on the recording and I really didn't like it. So I am hoping I'm gonna like fuck around with the settings a bit more. It's a combination of like OBS being a bitch on Macs and just Macs not being good for streaming, and then my internet is like, I'm on Wi-Fi, I don't have an Ethernet cable. It's a combination of factors that I think are just making it not optimal. I want to try to fuck around with it a little bit more to see if I can, I don't know, make it smoother, because like the way it is right now, the way it was not test stream, I just wouldn't feel comfortable streaming. I don't think it would be a good experience for anybody. So I kind of want to keep playing around with it until I can get something that like I think is like worth doing. And I hope I can get it to a point, like despite the fact that it's a Mac. My Mac is not like a default Mac. Like when I got it in like 2017 or 2018, it was pretty like, for its time, it was pretty like I got like extra shit, like I got bells and whistles. So it's like she's not weak. She can handle it. I just need to figure out I think the right like better settings and like optimal settings for what I'm doing, and then like not overtax her. Like I said I wanted to do some games, but like maybe not super intensive games that are like going to, I don't know, break it. But I have to play around with settings some more. I'm not like conceding, like I'm not admitting defeat. I really want to make this work, especially because I like commissioned this girl to make me emotes for if I ever hit affiliate. I want to use them, and I think they're so cute. So I definitely want to make it work, especially because like I have like all these games I want to play. Like I really want to play Outlast, and what is that other game called? My brain is not working. So Outlast was a game my friend Nay recommended because I was telling her I wanted to play spooky games to scare my other friend Becca. Or not to scare her, to scare myself to amuse my other friend Becca, because I am a big baby. I don't watch horror movies, I don't do anything scary. So I wanted to play a horror game like on stream so she could watch and like laugh at me like pissing myself. And I couldn't find any that I'd heard of that were Mac compatible, and she recommended Outlast. And I looked it up and actually is Mac compatible, so I'm gonna do that one. And then I also want to do like Stardew Valley, because that seems to be like trendy and kind of soothing and also Mac compatible. And then I want to do Disco Elysium, because I've had multiple people on my Twitter page talk about that game, and it seems to be kind of like a fun, political, like less gameplay mechanics, more story-based game, which I quite like. So there's a couple I want to like play, along with just doing like, I want to do like just chatting streams and like tier lists and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I want to do on Twitch, and I want to make it work. So I'm really, really hoping if I fuck around with the settings some more, I can get my settings to a place where they are good for Twitch. Because I really want to do the thing, and I really want to use those emotes, and I just really want to, I think it'll be fun. And I also think also, the thing with Twitch too is I am incapable of doing things without external motivation, and I think if I do Twitch like regularly twice a week, then it's 2 more days of the week that I'm guaranteed to like pull myself out of bed at a reasonable time and make myself look presentable and not just be in my pajamas in my bed all day, you know? Like that's 2 more days where I'll like be like, okay, I should get up, I should put on makeup, I should wake up before, like if I want to stream at noon, I'd want to wake up at like 10 at the latest. So it's one of those things where I think it'll help me keep a more regular sleep schedule. It will help me just like go through the motions of making myself like look ready and stuff. I just think it'll be like good for my mental health too, if I can like actually like maintain 2 times a week stream schedule. So like it's a bunch of things. I just really want to make it work. So I'm really hoping if I fuck around with my OBS settings some more, and do another couple test streams, I can like get it to a place where I can actually start streaming this month. But we'll see. My birthday was like good. I have a video where I talk about it, and I'll pop it up somewhere. It was good. It was not what I thought it was gonna be, but I had fun, so I can't complain, even though it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I had a pretty good time, all things considered. I am still bitter about the fact that I couldn't do all the stuff I wanted to do. I guess we'll have to do that for 28. We'll see, but I'm trying not to think about 28 because I still think I'm 25. So the fact that I'm not is jarring and frankly disgusting. I've been like super anxious for like 2 days straight, and I don't know why. Like it's been like, I feel like higher than an anxiety attack, but not quite what I would qualify as a panic attack. But I literally felt like I'm gonna be like puke and like this like ball like here for like 2 or 3 days straight, and I don't know why. Like I don't know what's causing it. It's just like making me want to like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's like really, it just has me on edge, and it's just put me in this like sour mood, and it's like really, I hope I can pull myself out of it because it just really has me in like the worst mood, and I don't like it, and I don't like myself when I'm like this. I don't have like a whole lot to add. I feel like this update has been kind of mediocre, but the rest I have to say is like just updates on like things I've been watching. I started watching Ted Lasso and The Morning Show, both on Apple TV, because I have a free trial of Apple TV for 3 months that comes with my phone. I'm not gonna renew it because I don't believe in having 7,000 different subscription services. I just think that's stupid, and I don't like that we've just like reinvented cable. But I'm gonna enjoy that while it lasts. I'm trying to finish Ted Lasso and The Morning Show as quickly as I can before my thing expires. They're both good shows. I've been really enjoying them. Ted Lasso is just like great and like funny, and like I almost never get invested in comedy shows, but I am like genuinely really invested in Ted Lasso. And it's also great because it's like it's like a story about like what would happen if most human beings were emotionally regulated properly, and it's like you get Ted Lasso, and I'm like, oh okay, maybe I too can work towards being emotionally regulated. And then The Morning Show is just, it's completely the opposite. Like everybody on that show is batshit fucking insane, not emotionally regulated at all, killing each other at all times. And it has like journalist elements that I find very interesting, so it's a fun show to watch as well. I finished The Witcher. Like I said, I really liked season 2 way more than season 1. I have a couple complaints, qualms, issues, but for the most part I really liked it way more than season 2. Like I actually feel like invested in a way that I wasn't at all in season 1. I also watched Tick Tick Boom because I love Andrew Garfield, and I have literally had a crush on him since like The Social Network came out in like 2012 or whatever year that was. But yeah, it was like, I can't speak to the musical theater elements at all or like how accurate it is, and it's probably not a movie I would watch had I not been into Andrew Garfield, but I did enjoy it. I think he did a really great job. I hope he gets an Oscar for it because I think he deserved one for The Social Network, and he's like long overdue, I think. Yeah, I mentioned earlier that we watched Encanto for my birthday with my roommates, and that was very fun. I loved that movie. The songs are so catchy, and I just felt very seen by it in the sense that like it was very much like there were a lot of elements that really spoke to me as like the eldest daughter, oldest sibling experience. I thought it was quite great. I liked that there was not really like a clear, like I usually hate to say this because I love villains, but I really liked in this context that there wasn't really a clear villain. Like even the people doing like bad, like it was like just like familial like trauma, and like the way things reverberate through generations and like the impact you'll have on each other, and there was not really like a clear-cut good or bad guy, but I liked that there was like reconciliation at the end. It was just like a nice movie. I had a really nice time with it. And I'm very critical of Disney these days, but I think they did a really good job with Encanto, actually. Which I really hate praising them out. It pains me more than it pains like you to listen to it probably. But they did good. I'll give them that. Ooh, one exciting thing is my top video on my YouTube channel now is my Hades ranking, which is exciting because my top 2 videos for the longest time have been my Zenny optical glasses reviews, and then like the other like top 5 have also all been like kind of like search engine oriented like videos that are like very search positive, but not necessarily like my brand. Like I made them because I could, but I don't feel particularly strongly about them. Whereas my Hades ranking video is like my favorite video I've ever made on my channel. I think it's so funny. I think it's like such a perfect slice of like what I'm about, which is like being insane about fandoms. And that video has finally become my top video on my channel, and I'm so thrilled about it. And the other thing about that is that video, you can tell the algorithm has picked up because it like is steadily growing in views. Like it just like steadily picks them up. Like it has not stopped. And in fact, like I can see when I go to analytics, I can see like it gets recommended to people when they watch other Hades videos, which I find great. And so I love that video has just been like steadily like growing and growing and growing because it like makes me really proud. And then like the Arcane ranking video that I did like earlier in the month has also been like probably my best performing video in like the past couple months, if anything. Like it's got like I think like 62 views, which is like I usually these days don't get more than like if I get more than 10 on a video these days, I get really thrilled. So it's like a lot for me these days. So I really like that it seems like that kind of content is doing well, and I have like new ideas. Like somebody recommended something for me to rank the other day, and like I want to rank it, but I also think it would be really funny if people gave me recommendations for things to like rank, and I like before I even like watch it to like to understand things for the ranking, I like look at it and like just based on like what the characters look like just make up backstories for them. I think it would be really funny. So I don't know, I have ideas for more things in that genre, and I kind of want to like, I don't know, reward the fact that video is doing so well with like more things in that vein. But I'm just very thrilled that finally the top video on my channel is a video that speaks to my brand and who I am as a person. Like I said, I was very bummed that restrictions are ending soon. Like they ended yesterday, I think. I don't think I know the pandemic's not about things being fair, but it feels very personally targeting to me that restrictions happened for like a month, in the way that it ruined my Christmas and my birthday, and then nothing else. Everything else was fine. We're opening things up again. It just feels mean and targeted, you know? I know that's not how the world works, but I am a little bit bitter. And I also just like, I don't know, I'm not a healthcare professional. I say I don't think we should do it, and it seems like unwise considering the state of hospitals right now. But I'm not the person making these calls, and I don't have the information, so I guess maybe they know something I don't. Anyway, I'm just bitter about it. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying not to be like a hater and a jealous bitch, because I know like ultimately it's just jealousy. Like I know that's what it is, but I'm trying to get over that. But it's something I'm feeling very strongly. I like fixed my sleep schedule. It was really, really bad, and then I fixed it, and now I broke it again. It's fucked up again. Every time I think I fix my sleep schedule, I get given a week of like 6 p.m., 1 a.m. shifts, and it inevitably just shatters my fucking sleep schedule all over again. Like every time I fix it, one of these things happens and it gets fucked up again. So like, yeah, it was good for a bit, and now it's bad again. We'll see if I can fix it again, because I'm currently on the 6 p.m., 1 a.m. again. But I think next week I will be on a slightly earlier shift, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that's not an issue. And the other thing I want to do is like, I haven't started working out yet, but Center has a program. They launched a new program that's like because a lot of Center's programs require you to have gym access. This one, they launched it the day after my birthday, and it's a no equipment program, which I love, and it's only 3 days a week doing workouts one. So I kind of want to get on the 6-week program and do it and see how I'm feeling after that, because I feel like that would be because it's like regimented, but it's also like it's specifically only 3 days a week. I would be able to do it and not feel overwhelmed, and like I was like, once I broke my like working out every day streak, I like couldn't go back to it. But I feel like because this is like inherently 3 days a week, I might be better at sticking to it and like still like picking, if I miss a day, just going back and doing it, because I don't need to do it every day, and that's kind of part of it. And I like that it's, anyway, what I'm saying is Center has a new program that looks really promising, and I think I should do it. Will I do it? Who knows? But I want to do it, and I've been thinking about doing it. So yeah, that's the thing. I want to wrap up because my throat is sore, it's late, I'm tired. But my goals: get my teeth brushing and shit in shape, put up that wall hanging, tidy my desks, clean the bathroom, move the boxes somewhere else since I can't really tidy them, like I said, up the eating well, start the Center program, sort some more clothes, be like more active in going through them and sorting them, keep tweaking stream and figure out a setup that works, and then hopefully start streaming. Get your brows done if you think it's safe to go to the mall. Just like, and I guess just be nice to yourself since you're going to go through medication adjustment and like symptoms and withdrawal or whatever. Not withdrawal is not the right word, but you know, like symptoms adjustment and stuff. It's gonna be rough. So I guess just to be nice to myself and do things that make me happy, and I don't know, have a good time. That's all. I hope that made sense. If you watch this video to the end, I really do thank you. I really appreciate people that stick around on my channel. I know I've been kind of a mess the past couple months. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you want to follow me on other social media platforms, you can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok. And if you want to hang out with me in other videos, I post new videos every Wednesday, and I promise they're not all this self-centered, so please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys all then.